What is going on, guys? Gable TV back with our first Pokemon podcast. Today, like I just said, it's going to be our first Pokemon podcast. What this Pokemon podcast is going to be is me just talking about my opinions on some different Pokemon cards or different Pokemon games and stuff like that. Today, my first episode is going to be my top 10 packs of all time. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, we are going to do my top 10 favorite packs, but we're also going to do 2 packs I absolutely hate. Number 1 being Steam Siege. If any of you can say, Gibble TV, I had great pulls from Steam Siege today, I would be in just like, I wouldn't believe you at all. Like, not even close. Can we get a moment of silence for how bad it is? Exactly. That's how bad it is. But also about Steam Siege, literally the best card is worth like $10 or something. So from a collector's standpoint, it's just a really bad set to invest in. And if you look at every other X and Y booster box, it's like over a couple $100 because they're so rare. Steam Siege is like 114. Alright, after that, Sword and Shield base set. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate from this, but I don't like Sword and Shield base set. I think Darkness Ablaze and Rebel Clash are both way better sets, and I would rather buy those two, and it's not even close. Sword and Shield doesn't have the best pulls either. I feel like after I opened an Elite Trainer box, it really just wasn't good. So that's just another reason for that. Now, on to my top 10 favorite packs to open. Number 10, Unbroken Bonds. Now, if you guys know, Unbroken Bonds has the Reshiram and Charizard Gold card tag team. But that's not even it. In my opinion, Sylveon is a great-looking Pokemon, and pairing it up with Gardevoir for another amazing tag team GX is just spectacular. Even though, unlike Cosmic Eclipse, there are no character, I don't think there's any character cards. There's some really awesome full arts, like Green's Exploration. But in my personal favorite tag team, that whole entire set being Lucario and Melmetal GX, just so good. Next to number 9, another Sun and Moon set, Burning Shadows. If any of you can come up and tell me to my face that the Golden Charizard GX in this set isn't as cool as any other Charizard, then just get out of my channel. No, I'm kidding. But I love this Charizard GX. It just looks so menacing, and with that rainbow color on it, it looks like it's about to fly down to you and barf rainbows all over you. But then there's the Ho-Ho GX and the Darkrai GX, two great legendary Pokemon that have amazing looking GX full arts. Next to number 8, X and Y Evolutions. Now, a lot of you are going to say, what, Luke, X and Y Evolutions is the best set of all time. I agree, I love this set. I literally pulled the Mega Charizard EX. Unfortunately, it wasn't on camera. But I'm literally holding it in my hand right now. It's amazing looking, worth like $100. And then there's, the Charizard Holo. It gives you a lot of base set vibes. But that's one of the reasons it's not in my number 1. I would rather open up base set than X and Y Evolutions. So, X and Y Evolutions is awesome, but it's still not as good as the original base set. Moving on to number 7. Number 7 for me is Sword and Shield Darkness Ablaze. I love Darkness Ablaze. There are some amazing and especially playable cards in the TCG game, like Crobat V, Sableye V, all of these cards that just work so well. I mean, I said Crobat V first because in my opinion, Crobat V. You have the Venomous Fang attack. It does 70 damage for only 2 energy. One is a colorless, one is a darkness. And it poisons your opponent, which could do up to like 140 extra damage if they can't flip heads. which is just, in my opinion, awesome. Moving to actually, before I move on, I didn't even mention the Charizard VMAX. Charizard VMAX is, again, another awesome Charizard card that's worth about $100, and it just is menacing, towering over you with the flames on its sides. It's sick. Okay, now moving on to number 6. Before I move on to number 6, I want to make a quick honorable mention that I feel like should be in here, but it's just not in my top 10. Cosmic Eclipse, I was talking about the character cards earlier. I like Cosmic Eclipse a lot, like with the Charizard and Braixen and Reshiram and Zekrom and the Mimikyu. But, I mean, there isn't much for me to love. There's the character cards and then a couple good tag teams, but to me, I just feel like I can't pull anything out of Cosmic Eclipse. It's so hard to find. It's so expensive. I really love the set, but it just can't make my top 10 for multiple reasons. Now, moving on to number 6, Skyridge. Skyridge is such an amazing set just for so many of the artworks. Vaporeon swimming underwater, Charizard flying through the air, Crobat just at midnight just going down. Then you got Alakazam standing there in the dark. You got the Crystal Nidoqueen. Oh, so many good cards. And my favorite card in the set is definitely the Crystal Ho-Oh. But let's get to the next, number 5. Number 5, in my opinion, a lot of you guys aren't going to agree with me. And if you can think of it in your head, say it. Because it's Breakpoint. X and Y Breakpoint is a lot, I hate to say it, it's kind of like Steam Siege in a way, but it's so much better. If you look at X and Y Breakpoint and look at some of the artworks, it's like the new gen artworks are just so, I gotta stop blabbering. It's the Mega Gyarados EX Shiny. It's just so good looking. So good. And then you got actually some good breaks in here. Greninja break, Golduck break, like Luxray break. Then you got the 2 Mega Gyarados EXs. Then you got the full art Mega Scissor EX. Oh, so good. And it's a lot like Breakpoint, but you actually can get pulls. You can pull things in the set. Then you got the Darkrai. Oh, I can't. It's so good. And then you got the Darkrai EX and everything. Oh, I love this set. Coming in at number 4, we have X and Y Phantom Forces. If you go and try to buy one X and Y Phantom Forces, it's literally like $20. So that's the only downside about this set here, that is incredibly, and I mean incredibly expensive, especially for an X and Y set. But you have so many awesome cards in this set, and there's a bunch that I've pulled too. The Mega Gengar EX, I have that. I love that card. Just looks so good. In the Phantom Gate, where you can choose an attack to use, whoo, that is just, ooh, so good. And then you have the Aegislash EX. I think there's no Mega. But then the Mega Manectric. Then there's the regular Gengar EX, the full art one. Then you got the Diancies. Just an awesome set and so nostalgic for me. But love that set. Alright, top 3. Number 3, Unified Minds. I'm just going to say it. Giratina Garchomp. Great, best card. Basically the best card ever made. It's just so good. Then you have the Darkrai and Umbreon. Then you have the Deoxys and Espeon. The Mewtwo and Mewtwo Mew Gold card. Amazing. Then probably an awesome artwork. Probably one of the best artworks in the whole set. You have Tyranitar and Sableye. Oh, awesome card. You gotta see Tyranitar, the big old buff guy going. Then you got Sableye, a little sneak guy going. And then you got the Rowlet and Executor. Just so many great tag team cards in this set. Probably one of my favorite sets of all time. Well, it is. It's number 3. On to number 2. Base set. Everyone knew that base set was going to be up here somewhere. and here it is now. I don't really know if there's much to say about this. It's so nostalgic for basically everyone, and just amazing to open up these base set cards and see, like, this was the old artwork. It's just a great set, amazing set. Number 1 of all time, Hidden Fates. If any of you can argue with me that Hidden Fates isn't, like, in its own category, then you're wrong. Hidden Fates is the only, and I mean the only it is, set that has full art shiny cards. And you can pull 2 GXs in one pack. How awesome is that? Then you have the shiny Charizard GX. Nah, it's okay. It's amazing. It's just the most unbelievable set of all time. The best set that Pokemon has ever released. 100,000%. Alright guys, that is my top 10 and then 2 least favorite packs of all time. Stay tuned. This is going to come out either Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday every week, so stay tuned.